Have you ever asked yourself why China, one of the world's leading economies, is witnessing the largest exodus of millionaires in 2023? It might be hard to believe, but it's true. According to a recent CNBC report, China is expected to see a net departure of approximately 13,500 high net worth individuals this year alone. This isn't a one-time occurrence either. This trend has been silently yet consistently unfolding over the past decade, subtly slowing down wealth growth in the country. But why is this great migration of millionaires happening? What's causing these wealthy individuals to pack up their lives and fortunes and seek greener pastures elsewhere? There are a few key factors at play here. First, we need to look at the economic slowdown. Despite being one of the world's leading economies, China's economic growth has been showing signs of slowing down. This deceleration can create a ripple effect, influencing not just the national economy, but also the personal fortunes of those at the top. Second, we have to consider the complex regulations. China, like any other country, has a set of rules and regulations that govern its economy. However, these rules can sometimes be complex and hard to navigate, especially when it comes to high net worth individuals. This complexity can act as a push factor, driving millionaires to seek countries with simpler, more straightforward economic regulations. Lastly, there's the question of opportunity. Despite the challenges, China has a wealth of opportunities. But for some, these opportunities might seem more abundant or lucrative elsewhere. This perception can lead to a silent exodus of millionaires in search of better prospects. This trend is not new, but why is it intensifying now? To understand this, we need to delve into China's economic history. China's economic journey has been nothing short of a roller coaster ride. The story begins in the mid-20th century, with the rise to power of Chairman Mao Zedong. Under Mao, China adopted a centrally planned economy, an economic system where decisions regarding production and investment are embodied in a plan formulated by a central authority. This era was marked by dramatic shifts in policy and massive social upheaval, as the country sought to transform itself from an agrarian economy to an industrial powerhouse. As we moved into the late 20th century, China's economic narrative took a dramatic turn. Following Mao's death, Deng Xiaoping rose to power and initiated a series of economic reforms, marking the beginning of China's open-door policy. The reforms aimed to modernize the country's economy by introducing elements of capitalism, while maintaining the overarching framework of socialism. Private businesses were allowed, foreign investment was encouraged, and special economic zones were established to experiment with market-oriented economic policies. These reforms set the stage for an unprecedented economic boom. By the turn of the 21st century, China had become the world's factory. Its manufacturing sector was thriving, exports were soaring, and the economy was growing at a breakneck pace. China's GDP growth rate averaged around 10% per year, a figure that was virtually unheard of for a major world economy. The country lifted hundreds of millions of people out of poverty, and a new class of wealthy Chinese citizens was born. Several factors contributed to this economic miracle. China's vast labor force, its strategic focus on education and infrastructure, and its ability to attract foreign investment all played a role. The government's role cannot be understated either. Beijing's ability to implement and enforce economic policies quickly and efficiently was a significant advantage. Yet with all this growth and prosperity, why are the wealthy leaving? In recent years, China's once roaring economy has been showing signs of slowing down. The dragon, once breathing fire, seems to be taking a pause, and the ripple effects are being felt far and wide. Let's take a closer look. The trade war with the United States is one of the significant challenges China is grappling with. It's more than just a battle of tariffs, it's a tussle for global economic supremacy. The back-and-forth restrictions have not only disrupted international trade, but also forced a reconfiguration of global supply chains. This has resulted in a shaky business environment, and for the wealthy in China, a stable business environment is a key deciding factor for their stay. But it's not just the trade war. China's debt problem is another sore point. The country's total debt has ballooned to over 3 times its GDP, with corporate debt being the highest. It's a precarious balancing act, and the wealthy are wary. They are concerned that if the debt bubble bursts, it could lead to a severe economic slowdown, affecting their wealth. Adding to these economic woes are demographic challenges. China's population is aging, and the one-child policy of the past has led to a shortage of young workers. This changing demographic landscape is resulting in increased labor costs and decreased competitiveness. For the wealthy, who are often business owners, this translates to higher operating costs and lower profits. Moreover, the government's increased scrutiny of private businesses and its push for state control is making the wealthy nervous. The fear of losing their hard-earned wealth to state control is real and palpable. All these factors combined have created an environment of economic uncertainty. The wealthy, who once reveled in the booming Chinese economy, are now looking for safer shores. It's clear that these challenges are making China less attractive to its millionaires. But where are they going? As Chinese millionaires leave, they seek greener pastures elsewhere. Let's take a look at some of the top destinations that have caught their attention. First stop, the United States. The land of opportunity has always been a magnet for wealth and success. Its robust economy, political stability, and vast investment opportunities make it a prime choice for Chinese millionaires. In addition to these, the United States offers an attractive lifestyle, high-quality education, and the chance to be part of a diverse and multicultural society. Next, we have Australia, another preferred destination. It's not just the breathtaking landscapes and pleasant climate that lure them in. Australia provides a safe haven for wealth, with political stability and strong property rights. The country also boasts a high standard of living, quality healthcare, and excellent education system, making it an ideal place to raise a family. Singapore, a small city-state with a big reputation, also makes it to the list. Known for its strict laws and efficient governance, Singapore offers a stable economic environment that's attractive to investors. Its strategic location at the heart of Southeast Asia gives it an edge, opening doors to emerging markets in the region. Furthermore, Singapore's favorable tax laws and ease of doing business make it a welcoming place for Chinese millionaires. But let's not forget the United Arab Emirates and Canada. The UAE, with its booming real estate market and tax-free living, is quite appealing. Meanwhile, Canada's reputation for inclusivity, strong social services, and a stable economy make it a strong contender. These countries offer more than just a new address for Chinese millionaires. They provide opportunities for growth, stability, and prosperity, elements that are increasingly sought after in a world of economic uncertainty. So, what does this exodus mean for China and the world? The implications of this millionaire exodus are far-reaching, both for China and the global economy. Let's begin by focusing on China. As the nation faces the largest outflow of millionaires, it's evident that this trend could slow wealth growth. High net worth individuals often play a significant role in a country's economy. They invest in businesses, create jobs, and contribute significantly to tax revenues. Their departure could potentially lead to a decrease in these areas, resulting in a slower economic growth rate. The exodus of millionaires also means a significant outflow of capital. This could potentially weaken the country's financial market stability, and the reduced domestic investment could slow down infrastructural and technological advancements. Now let's turn our gaze globally. The countries that are attracting these millionaires could potentially see a boost in their economies. The influx of wealthy individuals could lead to an increase in investment and consumption, stimulating economic growth. Countries like Australia, the United Arab Emirates, and Singapore that are expected to welcome a significant number of these millionaires could potentially see an economic upswing. However, it's not all roses. The incoming wealth could also lead to increased economic disparity in these countries. The sudden influx of high net worth individuals could potentially drive up property prices, making housing less affordable for the average citizen. While it's too early to predict the long-term impact, one thing is clear: the world is watching as China's wealthy pack their bags.